enjoy it now.
But I'll record it anyway, and then at least I'll record it on YouTube as well. And then, yeah, so we won't go crazy, but we'll move, won't we? And let's just gently round. And 2. And 3. You alright, chick? Yeah. Have I seen you since we were both had COVID?
You're alright. When you said you were cleaning, I thought, oh my God.
Well, I know when you made me feel, when you said you felt awful, and I thought, do you know what? I didn't feel great, but I just thought it's the only time that I really got a chance to, because Mace were away to Bottom's blooming tip of a room. And 2, yeah, I mean, I went for a run yesterday morning, and we're just chatting COVID, guys. I ran round the lake, and I don't run that much anymore anyway. I do hit, but it's different to that slog, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just when I'm doing cardio, I'm fine and I feel really fit, but I can just...
Can you?
Do you know, like, I feel like I'm catching my breath a bit more.
I did a bike ride for the first time yesterday, because I did a swim, but I haven't done anything. I thought, I need to do something.
And how did you feel?
I was like,
too.
Oof. I was big, you know, I don't know, you've got to give it time, but you know, you give it.
Yeah.
Frustrated as well.
Well, I went for a run, because obviously I went to Parma, didn't I, which came at a perfect time. So I just tested negative the day before, and I tried to go for a run in Parma the day after, the first day, you know, loads of steps. And I didn't know if it was just because there were loads of steps, but normally I do them. Yeah. Or it was hot, or it was just that I'd just been a day out.
Yeah. Or pushing it.
So I just swam nice in the sea and relaxed and slept. Yeah. Like, really, do you know what I mean? Martin's had to wake me up on a morning. I'm only just getting back to my normal, not sleeping a lot. But yeah, I feel alright.
Yeah, I do now, but it's just that tiredness.
Yeah.
A little bit really, isn't it? But
it's rife, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got loads
of them back. Have you?
Yeah. But it's like everybody's who didn't get it the first time is getting it, and now it's like those who've already had it. It's like doing the rounds now. It's like they're all going second time now.
Yeah, I didn't know you, didn't I?
I know, yeah.
Had you?
No.
I wonder if that's why you felt really, because quite a few people who've not had it really, I spoke to, felt dreadful.
Yeah.
I felt worse this time though, must I
Yeah, a few people said they felt worse second time. But yeah, no, I thought we were invincible. Then when the doctors texted me, went, you're not as invincible as you thought now, do you? I was like, oh, there's only a couple of us that have not had it. Like,
Mason hasn't had it yet.
Has he not?
No, my mum hasn't had it.
No, my mum hasn't.
But a couple of my oncology patients have recently got it. Like Janet went to Venice, bless her. She's alright, but you know, too, so yeah. And one of it's warm actually, isn't it, Jules?
It's warm. We'll tap on now.
And then, and 2.
Parma was lovely.
Parma was lovely. My son was good company.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice, just me and Jude. I think he missed his bros, but you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just things when you go on your own, so like swimming in the sea and stuff, you know, if you've got your money in your phones, you're a bit like reluctant to leave them when there's only 2 of you, aren't you?
Yeah.
But beautiful bay, absolutely gorgeous. And not as warm as this. Well, lovely, but not as hot as this.
Right.
So maybe it's just because the humidity's bad here.
Yeah, it's a bit different as well, isn't it?
Yeah. 3, 2, and 1. But yeah, apparently it's changing, isn't it, on Wednesday, someone said.
It's like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Take it off, take a breath in. And you just feel like your toes are a bit sticking out into you. And again, breath in. And gently. Well done. And then just take 12, that's all we'll do tonight. 12 lunges, she said. Can't find my balance. Take it down. 12, 11, 10. It's like Bikram yoga, isn't it, tonight? You know, that warm yoga.
Yeah, oh, I did that hot yoga once. Ooh, I did it a few times actually, me and Gail.
Yeah. I love it, but it can be too warm. You can feel a little bit sick, can't you?
The first time I did it was a bit, but then after that, there's a few people who had to walk out.
Really?
Yeah, there was just two.
And what? I think if you do it on a night, it's harder. I used to do it, because I've done it on a night and it's been baking, but I used to do an early morning class, so it wasn't quite heated up the room as bad.
Yeah, I did in the evening one. It wasn't.
Whoop, it is. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then see if you can just grab. Keeping my feet warm. The boys alright, hon?
Yeah, Joe's in Berlin at the minute.
Is he?
In the 3 girls.
Lovely.
Yeah, there's meant to be another lad
On the other side.
who was going with them.
Yeah.
Who went out because did go out with other girls, but then they split just before
Oh,
the holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, could he not wait till you're not back? But there was no way of them getting back together and going. So I said to Joe, what do you want to do? So he asked one of his friends, but he couldn't go. So Joe said, I'm just going to go.
Just go, absolutely. They'll have a ball.
So yeah, he seems to be having a...
Is it warm over there in Berlin?
Yeah. Not as warm as it's been here tomorrow. It's warm for them.
Yeah.
The next couple of days after today. But no, he keeps texting and...
Oh, nice.
He's got his own room, so I think he's quite glad he can have a bit of his own company after 3 girls. Like...
Oh, lovely. May's had a nice time in Greece.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Really nice. But he said it wasn't nowhere near as warm as here today.
Where did he go in Greece?
He went to just circle. He flew into Mykonos. He had 4 days in Mykonos and then got the ferry to Paros. Had 3 days there and then ferry to Santorini.
Oh, nice.
Santorini were his favourite. Well, they liked them all, but yeah. So, alright, isn't it for some?
Yeah.
Says me, can't complain. And then just bring it up, guys. So just hold on to, spread the toes, push them into the mat. See what the balance is like. Take it up. And for 2. A wellness company got in touch with me while I was on holiday.
Alright.
And asked me if I'd do some, they're like an intermediary to work with the big corporate companies in town. And I thought, oh, well, I'll work with a couple of corporate ones. And the hourly pay were really good. I was like, yeah, okay. So I'd signed it, but anyway, obviously I hadn't read it right because she rung me today and she said, are you all set for Thursday?
Oh.
I was like, well, she was Spanish as well, so it were a bit like difficult to understand at first. And I went, Thursday, what's happening on Thursday?
Yeah.
And apparently it's only an hour at PwC in town.
Right.
Wellington
Did you
Street.
have to go?
Well, they've got a parking spot.
Right.
And it's £70 for hour, so I'm not bothered to
Right.
skip in. And yeah. So I was like,
you do it?
well, look, and then I thought, oh my goodness,
What
have
have
I
you
got
got?
time? Luckily, Thursday, any other day this week, I wouldn't have had a cat nails chance. So I did have a Christmas treat booked in, a reflexology and facial, but I thought, well, it's working it. So I've just rearranged that. And then she sent me a message and she said, oh, we are so looking, it will be so lovely. So see you at 11:30? I'm like, so I sent one back and I said, you said it was 3 o'clock. My apologies, it is 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh God, anyway. So I've got to wear all like black, unbranded.
Oh, have
If
you?
I've got an unbranded black t-shirt, I must have one somewhere.
Is this the one off or is this the regular?
I think it could be regular, or it could be that they might ask me to do like a 3-hour wellness thing somewhere else. It's just for, I think what's happened is a lot of the big companies want to go through an intermediary, so to make it a bit more professional. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So it could be that another week They give you 4 weeks notice apparently. They obviously aren't on this one.
No.
And then you can accept or not. So it might be for KPMG or it might be for
Right.
law firms. So it'd be nice if it were.
And you're just doing one an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
And how many's
But
there,
then
do
I
you
thought if
know?
they're giving me 70 quid, what are they paying? What's KPMG paying them?
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, it'd be nice if you could just do it, you know, without an intermediary on it, I guess. And then out. So it's more, I think it's more about telling people the principles of Pilates, how to do it properly. Do you know what I mean? I quite
Yeah.
like stuff like that. Like you feel like you're really teaching someone as opposed to just doing a class. I was like, oh, where do I park? And they said, oh, you've got parking, so that's alright.
That's good.
Somewhere on Wellington. I don't know where PwC is, do you? I know where KPMG is. That's what I was thinking it was KPMG at first. And Price, is it Price Waterman or something? I don't know.
It's all changed.
Accountants,
now.
I think, aren't
Is
they?
it? Yeah, it's all changed.
Accountants.
From when Chris used to work there for the post office, Royal Mail,
Yeah.
all changed on there.
And gently up. My hamstrings feel alright though, Jill, after running.
That's
I think
good.
because I only went once round the lakes, it's only about 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
No, just to kind of get back into it.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
So,
I need to do some running. I'm so out of it.
God, I'm actually doing a little bit down. So bring
So
this back.
nice.
Ah, yeah, good. This lady came for a one-to-one session. I'm so sorry, I really swear. I'm like, don't worry about it. So chin to chest, take the hips back. There'll be something wrong with you if you weren't sweating in this weather, I think. Oh, that feels good. And just have a little rock. So don't force the hands down. If you can't get the hands to the floor, don't worry, just let them hang. And then just have a little sideways movement. Side. Notice if you're carrying more tension through the left leg or the right leg, particularly through the hamstrings and the glutes. And then just have a little circle on the spot. And circle back. And then gently walk it out. We won't do plank tonight, I've done quite a bit today, this raises the temperature as it is. We'll do a little, I know it's not your favourite, Chris, but it's good for osteoporosis. So lift up out of the breastbone, draw the belly in, and then just take the right leg out, point the foot. Think about length as opposed to height, so keep that core tight and just lift and lower. How was Germany, Julia? Did you like it?
Lovely, yeah.
Whereabouts was it?
Dusseldorf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I really like it. It's the place I've never been to Germany.
Do you know, I've been wanting to go to Berlin for so long. Everyone says Berlin's amazing.
Oh yeah, Joe's having a great time there. He
Yeah.
absolutely said it's been pretty. There's just so much to do.
Yeah.
And he said it's really good. He's loving it. I think Amy's, who's one of his like close friends, she loves anything to do with German.
Really?
Oh God, she's gonna live there when she's finished.
Really?
Oh, she just loves
and then in and out. Really?
Germany. Yeah, so she's been before, so she sort of knows a little bit.
I've never been to Germany. I'm trying to think.
I've never.
I
Joe's
don't
done it
think I
twice
have,
now.
you know?
But so nice.
Yeah.
Dusseldorf was lovely.
Oh. But the conference good.
Yeah. I mean, we're alright.
Yeah.
Obviously, we did a little bit of like, let's walk out and have a little walk down the ride.
Oh, well done. And then we'll
Covered
keep that leg you've been lifting. We'll keep lifting that one. Come over onto the side. Just bend that bottom knee. Oh, it's just nice to get a bit away from.
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah.
I mean, I ran in Parma 4 years ago, but I just think it's such a beautiful city. So, oh, it's lovely. Really nice. In the old town, and Jude really enjoyed it, and there's just the cathedrals, and there's the beach if you want it.
Yeah. It's a bit of everything there.
Yeah, lovely. I took him to a little beach, like a proper like beach club, bought him a cocktail. So obviously you pay double price, don't you?
Yeah.
Back street's like a mojito, €6. In this beach club, 14 or something. mates were paying, well, they said it's a good job Claire doesn't drink, Mum, €20 for a cocktail in Mykonos. 20 euros.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's mad, isn't it?
And they'll do look nice.
Old, I know. And then circle. And I forgot, what did he say? He said we never got a sunbed, Mum.
Oh, really?
Because we were mainly just, I'm quite happy laying on the sand, it don't bother me, but we did get Jude and I got some beds on the last day, and it were 2 for 14, or 2 for 13 actually, with a brolly as well.
Right.
Mace were paid, well he said we didn't get it, but they wanted €50 in there.
No.
€50, yeah. And he said that was on the beach.
We paid, I think we paid €4 each for a bed.
It's, oh.
In Los Alcatraz, yeah, and I think the last time we went in there, I think it got up to just €5. I think I just paid 15 a day for 3 of us.
It's outrageous. €50.
That's just
That's just on the beach, not in like a beach, you know, not in one of these trendy beach clubs.
that's terrible.
So can you imagine doing that for 10 days? Like €500 just on a bed. Says me and Claire, we'll sleep on it, we'll lie on a towel, it's fine. Yeah, they're so pretentious, some of these places now. 8, 7, 6. They say Santorini were beautiful.
And she passed her exam, then she...
Oh, she got a first, yeah, in a law degree, yeah, and found out. We only went out for dinner, we took her out for dinner too. Just went to Alboreto on last Tuesday actually, and she was saying then that she was finding out this week sometime, and she said there were only 4 training contracts out of 20. She said, I don't think I'll get it, Jo. I think they might offer me a paralegal job. She said, which is good, you know, it means that I'll be able to maybe, but she really wanted one obviously, and then she just, May said he were up the ladders, because he's obviously finished uni, so he's working with my brother. And he said he were on the roofs, he said, and phone went, because she'd already texted me anyway. And he said, I thought, oh my God, I thought she'd crash. She went, me! So she just burst into tears, bless her.
Lovely.
But it's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
so she'll start law school, or LPC in September, and then then the hard work will really begin. Ooh. And then straighten the leg and circle. And it's a really nice firm, Clarion. They seem lovely, and I think they've got the work-life balance a bit better than some at big firms. And then the other way. And then flex the foot and gently turn it in, and then the other way. So it's a graduation on Wednesday, so Macy's off over to Liverpool, and there's loads of graduations, isn't there?
Next week.
Well done, and then we'll just take a big breath in and out, and again 2 lovely breaths in. Last one, big breath in, and just gently come up. And we'll come back into 4-point kneeling. We didn't do that on the leg, did we? So we need to 4-point kneeling and then the other leg. So I was my right leg. Can you remember which one it was? Draw the tummy in, take the other leg back, point the foot, just lift and lower. Lift when you're going out to Spain, Jules.
And what's that?
Are you going out to Spain?
Yeah, we're going on. What day are we going? The 12th.
Cool. Yeah,
We're in 7 days, just taking Joe.
Nice.
And then we get back. And then Ewan's going with Amy.
Oh. And then bring it in. Oh, I love that. You see, having his own place now.
Yeah, we had to met the parents again the other day just to make sure. Are you happy about this? Do you mind? And just let them.
Yeah.
Just sort of reassure them about the hut place, and they were fine. So yeah, I think we've only booked. They're just going from Tuesday to Saturday, just
lovely.
Fest, just a few days.
And then down.
Because I was a bit like with the
Jude asked his girlfriend out. You know, they have to do it officially now,
Oh,
don't
no,
they?
that's just...
Do you want to be my
Yeah,
girlfriend?
they have to like sort of be together for a bit and then be official or whatever. And I'm just like,
They were like,
you
what
went
do
out
you
on
mean?
one day, but you just assumed you were a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny, isn't it? Talk about feeling like you're getting old. I said to him, would you be annoyed if she met someone on a night out, kissed someone? He went, yeah. And I went, would she be annoyed? And he went, yeah. I went, well, you must be boyfriend. No, Mum, it doesn't work like that. You've got to ask her. And then he texted me and said, can you come and pick me up, Mum? She said no. And I was like, you kidding me? And he went, no, I'm not, Mum, please come and get me. And I was like, oh, God, Jude. And then he sent a laughing emoji. Of course she didn't say no. It's like, oh, God. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Yeah, the cuteness of like, bought a little matching bracelet in Palmer.
Yeah, when we were out, you was going, oh, okay, there's something worse for her. I was like, right, I know what she likes, jewellery. Let's have a look. Because he was just like, yeah, I'll well, these are, yeah, that'll do. Hey, you were. It's like, oh, you just choose, Mum, you know what? Yeah,
That's what Jude says to me, you'll know what she likes, Mum.
And she wears it all the time.
Does she?
The earrings and the necklace. It's quite sweet. She looks for them together. I mean, he's a bit of like, and I know he really likes her, but he's still like his
quite cool
mates and cool, yeah, mates, you'd always know he will never let his mates down. And,
yeah, too right.
But, and you can see she's just like smitten with him, looking at him and holding him, and her mum will wind up about some other girl, and her face were like thunder. And I thought, oh, she's quite smitten with you. And the big went out a year.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same age as you, didn't he? There's literally
Yeah,
a few days in
a few days in between. Oh yeah, it's
Jude got a thing through our bedroom door when we were in Palmer. You're the cute blonde boy, my sister really thinks you're hot. Can you Snapchat her?
Oh.
And I went, are you good? And he went, no, I've got a girlfriend. I said, I thought she wanted your girlfriend. She went, you know what I mean, Mum. Oh, isn't it nice?
Oh,
And then take
sweet.
her leg up and just flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, point. And then circle. And circle back. And beautiful. Okay, so now just bring your feet a little bit closer to your bum. And we're just going to take a beautiful breath in through the nose, nice and gentle tonight. And then just slowly roll that lower back into the mat. Start lifting up, bone by bone. Peeling the spine away, sending the knees nice and long. We're just going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Taking a breath in and out. And in and out. Last one, take a breath in. Slowly down, so literally mobilizing and strengthening the whole of the back. Slowly down through your imprint, back to neutral. And again, take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting up again into your bridge. Oh, really, I'm feeling a bit like I've just been for a swim. And then just push your right foot into the mat and lift the left leg into tabletop. Just hold it. Strengthening that supporting leg and glute. And then lower back down. Push that foot in. Bring the other leg up. Hold. And back down. And again. Lift. Down. Other side. Down. One more. Lift. Down. Last one. Down. Take a And slowly lower. Just give the knees just a little hug into chest before we do a little bit of roll up. Okay. Did you see Tom Pidcock had won him?
Oh, he's won, hasn't he? Yeah, he's staged.
He's won the outdoor stage, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then just take your arms back. Give yourself a little chin towards the chest and just take a beautiful breath in. Exhale as you take your arms forward. That ribs really low, really sort of in and down, strong through the core. And forward, restack back up. And again, gently down. Should have shorts on, shouldn't we?
A little bikini.
Yeah. Chin towards the chest. I tried to sit out for half an hour today. I just, it was too hot. It's funny, isn't it? When you're abroad, you can do it. And then down. And again, exhaling forward. Restack. Shoulders down. And again. Restack. 4 more. Oh yeah, this girl who came today, she was really funny. She's paying for some one-to-ones with me. And she said, I'm fed up of listening to news. I mean, people pay thousands of pounds to get this weather, don't they? In the month. And then she's got a point. And then gently down. Well done. And just take just that right knee. Just really pull it in nice and tight towards the chest. And then just point the other foot with that straight leg. Beautiful on the other side, and again. Beautiful. And then grab your grab your ball if you've got one, and also grab your resistance band. So let's start with the resistance band. If you've got your ball, just maybe put it underneath your head, just to give you a little bit of support. If you haven't, don't worry, but maybe just get like a little cushion or something. So start in neutral spine, where you've got that tiny little gap underneath the lumbar spine, and just gently bring that leg up. So don't bring it up so that you're pushing into imprint. Try and keep in neutral still. Nice straight leg. See, I can feel this right. I told this years ago, and you can still tight, yeah. And then just try and keep the hips nice and level. You can take the band in one hand if you feel like it gives you a bit more support, and then just gently bring it out without rocking like that. Yeah, so keep the hip bones up towards the ceiling. Don't rock them east to west. And then start taking the leg down. And then back up again, nice and high, but not so you're going into imprint. And then again round, keep the core tight. You might not be able to go as low as me without feeling that you're rocking the hips. And again. Yeah, just when it gets to, that end of motion. There. Whoa. And one more. Good. And then take the band in both hands and take it towards the midline and then round. So similar, but just take it in first. And then round. And then again, so 3-way hip stretch. So hip circles. And then just take the band again in the same hand And just really bring it up so you're really feeling that hamstring to start with, or hamstrings, and then pull it out to the side into that inner thigh stretch. Did you finish yours today, Julie, or just?
No, usual.
No. Is it just because you didn't have to take you in?
I didn't have to take you in, yeah. I cancelled a clinic because I had COVID. I didn't want to cancel it, so like, I've got no availability for months, so
and then turn in the other side like that. Oh, nice.
Moved it to today instead, so.
You can take it all the way if you want. Just see if this shoulder stays down. Sorry, my friends, you can't do this without lifting, so ideally you want that shoulder as close to the ground as you can. And then just hold, take a few big deep breaths. Well done. Soften the knee. Just before you switch legs, just take the other foot up and just hold them up. So just push the heels up towards the ceiling. I massage this lovely guy, older guy, he's 72, but he tore his glute muscles years ago. And honestly, his leg in this position, it really affected his hip because his piriformis was. And there was that much difference in his legs.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, really bad, really bad sort of limp he had, bless him. So just keep, this is a good one to do kind of against the wall. So if you walk your bum to a wall, just to lengthen those hamstrings. And then gently take the one you've lifted and circle down. So again, just try and keep it into that real stability, so then stay nice, anchoring the hips down. Just take it out to the side without rocking, and then a curl. You can obviously do it without a band as well. Yeah,
it clicks for me.
Does it? Mine's is it your left one or right?
Left.
It's my right that clicks.
Oh.
So really concentrate and think about trying to keep the pelvis as much as you can in a neutral spine. And then we go, so take both hands now either side and then across the midline and around.
How's the house coming on next time? It seems to be the slowest house building.
Oh, I keep thinking. Yeah, just don't want the front to get done. It's such a mess, isn't it? Front.
Yeah,
it looks, I've noticed inside, it's going to be fab when it's done, but the plumbing taking the time.
Yeah, it is a long time, isn't
It
it?
is. And then out to the side. I think it's been over 2 years, do you?
Yeah, it feels like, I think I bet you're right. It just feels like, you look at the front, nothing's happening.
No, I know.
Are they there on site every day as well?
Bit hit and miss. Most days. And then across.
Oh, that feels good. Have you seen Ali's new car?
No.
Oh, brand new Mercedes.
How old is it?
17. It's major student. You? Past first time, but they've got him a brand new Mercedes.
Oh, I don't think it, I'm old fashioned me, I don't think it does them any good at all. I wouldn't want my child to be in charge of a car like, well.
A big Mercedes, it's a big one, it's not like a little, I don't know what they're called, different classes or whatever they are. It's a...
We were talking about our first cars of the week, and I thought, oh, the bee's knees, and I had a little Datsun Cherry my dad bought me for my 18th. And then gently back in. Oh dear. And then just take it out, guys. Well done. And then just if you've got your roller, let's get on our roller. If you haven't, don't worry, do it on the floor. And your Mercedes at 70.
Yeah. I saw him in a way. Somebody beeped us, because he always says hello to us.
Yeah.
And I just went,
You sure it's these?
yeah, it's definitely is, yeah. But she was said to me, oh, that's Ali, that's his new car. I went, it's not. And he said, it is. And he beeped, we were waving, and he said, it's just beeped. And then we got to the, I said, right, get your foot down and walk fast, let's when it was at the lights. I went, I don't believe that's
Bring
Ali.
right leg and left. Oh gosh.
And I got to the lights, and he's like, oh yeah, you yeah, that's my new car. So it's alright, isn't it?
Alright for some.
Yeah.
We were laughing because they've got, I think they'll have next door, well they'll obviously have Mercedes Bentley.
Oh yeah.
I think they've got an Aston Martin as well.
Have they?
We've got a little Citroen. Citroen, a work van, a little Fiesta. Mason bothered at all.
No, I don't think you would be on it, they would be just happy to just have a car.
Little run around, yeah. Is he having lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, Jude is. He said, I hope my lesson gets cancelled tomorrow, it's too hot.
Oh, yours is on Wednesday, I think he doesn't.
Who's he with? It's not with Pete, is it?
No, it's with, something 17.
Right.
It's called. Just not.
Is she enjoying it?
Yeah, I said she's alright. Said she does know but moan about life.
Oh, really?
So she feels like she tells her a life story when she's in car.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, and 1. Did an obsession at lunch with this girl. I bet I can feel these. And then just let's do some nice little ones for the neck. I know I've got a few issues with neck, so just chin towards the chest. Oh, and just gently take that ear as far as you can towards one shoulder. And the other side. Is Alice still at wherever? Are we at Bradford or something?
Yes, it's been signed, yeah.
Has it?
Well, I think it's in their academy or whatever. Because when did I see him as well? I saw him. Oh, he was in Starbucks. He came into Starbucks with his dad and his brother, and he came over. Like I say, he's always really
They are really
pleasant
friendly.
and you know, always saying hello, even his brothers.
Yeah, they are.
And he came over and he said, "Oh, how are you both doing?" I'm like, "Oh, all right." And he said, "Oh, you know, how are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm fine." I said, "Oh, what are you planning to do when you finish?" I want to be a footballer. I was like, "All right, Alan, but I think you're not going into dentistry like the rest of your family." I went, "No, I want to be a footballer."
They
I
do.
don't want to do dentistry, but I'll probably end up doing it, but it's not what I want to do, like my brothers.
Oh. Talking about dentistry, I watched that the other weekend when I was doing my blooming ironing. The Secret. 4 episodes with James Nesbitt, true story. He were a dentist in Colconnon in Northern Ireland or something. Oh my God, unbelievable.
I've not heard of that.
Well, I had just, someone had told me about it, so I searched it up. Murdered his wife and his girl who were having an affair, her husband. They got away with it for 20 odd years.
They planned it together?
Oh yeah, planned it together. She made out she were all innocent, but she wasn't. And then take arms up. Yeah, unbelievable.
I'll have to look at that.
They were in some kind of, like a, I don't know, in some kind of religious thing. And they thought God had spoken to him or something, I don't know. Very bizarre. I'm not saying that about dentists, by the way. And then circle.
I feel like the heating's on, doesn't it?
It does. That's what it feels like in it, guys. Like the heating is just, yeah. I went down there, I went to Tesco just to get some like Del Monte orange lollies earlier. Thought I need a nice lolly. And
left.
do you know what? We went last night, me and Finn. I had to pick Jude up from the bus at 10 o'clock, so we said, oh, let's go and see. We went on the hunt for ice lollies, me and Finn. They had nothing on Street Lane at all. Everything had gone. A couple of ice creams, but that was it. But no, Tesco were fine. But I got back in my car, and honestly, I tried to turn like just the aircon on, but I had the windows down, I forgot, and like the warm air was just and then just come back and then just take your arms down by your side, hands on the floor, just bring them up to shoulder and then turn the palms upwards and then round And then down. And
I went for afternoon tea at Alton Hall the other day.
Did you? Was it
I
nice?
took Christopher's mum for a birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really
Oh,
nice.
never mind. Alton Hall. I was Wimbledon.
Oh, amazing.
Did you love it?
Absolutely the best thing I've ever
I told you you'd love it.
Oh, it was brilliant.
So
We were
worth the
like
money.
giddy children, honestly. We were both.
We still talk about, I mean, we had a full week down there when Mason played. It was just the most wonderful experience.
Oh yeah, we did. It was just.
But obviously I haven't been to see the tournament. He got to play on court 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because Nadal had obviously pulled out, so the whole of play changed. So who we were meant to see, we didn't see on court 1.
Well done, guys. Come off. Oh, I thought you were going to see women's.
No, well they went on to Centre Court.
Oh, brilliant. So you got to see the men.
So we saw.
Take it on.
We
Did you
saw
see the
him.
Kyrgios?
No, because we went on Friday.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So then we saw Alfie Hewitt, which is the wheelchair
Oh,
tennis.
did
My
you?
goodness me.
I didn't watch it this time, but I used to love it when he played doubles with I forgot his partner.
It was amazing.
Alfie Hewitt and
bloody hell.
the Scottish lad. Brilliant.
Can't remember who we partnered. Unbelievable.
It's so good,
tennis.
that, isn't it?
I enjoyed it
More than
able-bodied.
yeah.
They were just. And he said, they interviewed him at the end for the TV, and he was saying, oh, I was meant to be on court 3, and obviously I got this phone call. I thought, that's Wimbledon who ordered the play, and I thought, I was too tired, I just sort of ignored it. Then I thought, it kept ringing, I thought, well, I better answer it. And he said, oh, you've been moved to court 1 because Nadal's pulled out. And obviously it were packed on court 1 as well, and everybody was behind him, and he won. To get through to the final, but it was just unbelievable to watch.
Oh, brilliant. I watched it a few years ago. I just fell in love with it, and then somehow, I don't know, I didn't, obviously I was away in Palma, but we watched the final in the bar, me and Jude.
Yeah, I mean, the last time it dropped twice, but they didn't. But how they got the strength and how they get back.
They should be on centre court.
Yeah, well, he said, this is sort of, because they said, oh, how do you feel being on right? He said, I've never had an audience like this, and everybody was cheering and shouting.
Oh, lovely. Take one foot in, guys.
I think he did, because he was losing 5 sets to 1, and then all of a sudden and I think people then started to go, come on, and shout, and then he went on to win, but he said,
so you were tennis convert now?
Yeah, it was just,
I love tennis, it's the best.
And then you could watch some round robin games. So we watched Kim Clijsters and Martina Hingis play a game, and Greg Wazeski play a game, and Sebastian Grosjean. We watched some of the old Wimbledon, and that was really good because they put on a bit of a show as well.
Yeah.
But they said you could have a ticket for £15, £50, and just to go on Hem and Hill. And then when the other courts open, you can then go on to any court. I thought, if you live in London.
Yeah, absolutely. Just go side to side, yeah.
But they offered us a refund because we didn't get to see who we should have seen on court 1. So they said, we can give you a refund, but obviously we can get some money off. I think it was a full, you can get some money off. And then, but you can't obviously go to court 1, you can use the other courts. But they said, if you're coming to Wimbledon, you want to go to court 1 and get the experience, even if it's not nobody famous, just being in that. Yeah. And we said, oh, we don't want this money back, we want to go to court 1. Oh. And it was, pins, £10 a glass.
Better than €20 in Mykonos.
Well, you can take your own Wimbledon as well. You can take
right. Just bring your ball again, guys, and we'll just do a couple more just into scissor on the ball or on the mat. Oh, brilliant.
So yeah.
We didn't find what we ate down there. I didn't think it was too bad.
There's lots of sandwich places and stuff, and we were fine. We got something.
Did you stay over at Wimbledon?
We stayed over in Reading.
Yeah.
Oh. And then we went to Oxford on the.
Oh, you loved it, didn't you?
I loved Oxford.
Quintessential English.
Yeah, it was so nice. Oh. Really, really good weekend. It felt like we'd been like on holiday, like a proper away.
Oh.
Like
And you got that lovely
And
weather.
the weather was amazing.
Yeah, that makes a lot. It makes it, doesn't it? Yeah, I managed to watch quite a lot of it before I went because I had COVID, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then watched a little bit of it in the hotel, and then I said to Mason, to Jude, I can't miss the final. Yeah, I was gutted it didn't I? Bless him. And then just gently bring the knees into chest. When we were in America, we went to the Sarasota Open. I mean, it's nowhere near the scale, obviously, but we saw some brilliant tennis.
Good atmosphere,
And number
isn't
one, yeah, it was really quite very good. Yeah, we did well though, our English, didn't we?
Yeah.
Cam Norrie did great.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was on, when we were there Friday, he was in centre court. So you could hear everything going on. All the screaming and cheering.
Really? And then just glue your legs together and just take your arms out to a capital T. Take your knees to one side and back. Maybe because there's only me and you in here, Julie, it doesn't seem too bad. Maybe if we did have had our normal full class, we might have been a bit sweaty. You doing the ballot again then?
I don't know, might leave it next year.
Yeah. Mace, because they obviously played, he was supposed to be invited, we were supposed to be invited free, you know, after he won that Road to Wimbledon, and I don't know what the hell ever happened. I can't believe you never kind of took him up on it, and then a year goes by, doesn't it? And he had GCSEs, that was it, so it kind of just went in the phase of that.
Yeah, because when we were there were a lot of, we were being 14 then, it was all 14-year-old that were having their,
they were
watching the other courts.
Under 14, yeah,
they were
under
all
14 Road to Wimbledon it was.
Yeah, that was all happening on the day we were there as well.
Yeah.
There were loads of like, the kids' games you could go watch as well.
And on this last one, just really hold it out and just let the belly completely become big. Breath release, sit back down. And again. Back to centre and the other way. Inhale, let the belly rise. Breath release. And again. Back to centre. And then come over to your front. Yeah, did you see Sonia, Thomas' mum? She were look now.
No, I saw him being interviewed. He's so down to earth, isn't he? He's quite funny in his interview.
Yeah.
You know, like,
He's been signed, I think he's got something like a 3 or a 5 year contract with Ineos.
What's that?
Like 5 mil or something a year.
God.
Mind you, it's amazing, isn't it?
Talented lad.
Can you imagine the tour tomorrow if it's this kind of heat? Because they've had a day off today, haven't
I think they've got it really hot as well, haven't they?
Sam's doing brilliant though. You know my friend Joanna, Sam Watson? Sam's doing great. And then tuck your toes. We've got some fantastic cyclists, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then take the right heel down and the left. And the right. And the left. And the right. And the left. Right. Left. Both together. Feel that deep stretch. And then gently back. Just bend the knees and straighten the legs as much as you can. Just bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then just Thanks guys, it was like a little coffee morning, wasn't it, today, me and Julie chatting.